Oof. What is up, YouTube? It's Facebook. Crack-a-lackin', yo. Social medias. No, but for real, what's up, Facebook? How the fuck are you crazy fuckers doing? Oof. Got like 4 wands left. Four numbers. 4 wands. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the chicka 4. 4 wands left. So, I want to get this out of the way before I continue the video. And I put my 2-week notice in at my dishwashing gig. And the reason why I did that is because they're not giving me enough hours. It's not the owners of the place's fault, more or less, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not their fault. It's just, that's all I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I found better opportunity with my wands. Because even though people tried as hard as they could to fucking troll me with pretending to be my store online just to fuck with me, it's pretty sad. Pretty fucking sad, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to stop me from selling wands by any means. You know what I'm saying? Like, a bunch of my trolls see how successful I become off of selling wands, and they think to themselves, oh, golly gee willikers, I can do it too. Well, here's the thing of it. They don't have the powers that I have. They don't have the fame that I have. So, and they don't have the experience crafting wands that I have. I've been making wands since junior fucking high, man. I'm just saying, you want to see my first whittled wand? I still have it. Where is that bastard? I had to fix it recently because the crystal popped out. And so I refixed it and glued it back into place. The very first wand I ever made, I still freaking have it, man. Oof. Like, a wand like this on Etsy would be priceless, dude. Because this was my very first wand I ever made. And it's had a touch up on it used to be this color right here. You can see right there. But it's gone through many a touch up. I mean, this thing's pretty cool. I got this quartz crystal at a drugstore. It was one of those little cheap trinket glass crystals, you know. Of course, at the time, the town I lived in didn't really have a quartz shop. So, fast forward to today, and you have the massive scepter of mine right there. It was kind of like ripping a Band-Aid off a scab. That's how it felt, you know? Like, I didn't want to give my 2-week notice, but at the same time, I had a gut feeling to just do it. You know what I'm saying? And I was very respectful about it. That's the thing of it. I didn't just say, fuck it, I quit, you know? I at least, you know what I'm saying, made an effort to be more professional. Now this, for instance, this is my favorite wand in my collection. And I mean, I like all my wands that I have, but this one in particular was a bitch and a half to make. And this called out to me when I made it, if that makes any sense. The fuck is that? Hold on. Got some stuff stuck in the copper wire. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be going, wait, what? I thought you loved your dishwashing job. And I do, yes. The owners are good people to work for. But there's other people, and I'm not going to mention, you know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. Third party, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying on that. When you've already won, and you can just kind of walk away from it. Yeah, there we go. I have something stuck underneath the copper wire right there, but I got it off. Okay, dirty bastard. But no, check this out. This is a Shaman Smoky Garden Quartz Crystal. Now, the town here, good old Casper, Wyoming, does have a couple crystal shops around town. I usually go to the Wonder. It's expensive, but yeah, I've always gone there. That was like the first magic shop I ever visited here in town when I got into, like, well, not necessarily got into it particularly, I was already in, you know what I'm saying? But like, this was the first shop I ever experienced in Casper, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so for me, it's but yeah, this thing's pretty killer. Now, something like this would be $64, or you know what I'm saying? And that's understandable because you're paying top dollar for the material that I used, you know what I'm saying? But these take for freaking ever to make and even longer to dry. Okay, so that being said, something like this, which is my carry wand. Okay, this doesn't take that long to carve for me. There we go. I can sell these for cheaper and much quicker. People are like, oh, there's no way you'd pay $24 for a wand. That's just stupid. Well, one, it's got my name behind it. You're paying for the novelty of it, I guess. And two, it was made by me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get a lot of people who would just, when they think of the concept, like, whoa, dude. A lot of people are like, whoa. You mean I get to order a wand that my favorite YouTuber made? That's so cool, dude. I want one. And that's the attitude behind it. That's the idea behind it. And a lot of people see that. When a lot of people see that, they get jealous. So what do? The stupid shit they were doing earlier. Someone commented on my video earlier, oh, I saw it was one of Gothic D's wands. Are you and Gothic D collaborating on wands? And I'm like, fuck no, dude. It's either Gothic D being really stupid or a troll pretending to be Gothic D to cause more drama. One of the two. And either option is just, ugh, dude. I'm going to be the first to say it. Bullying has gotten out of hand. It really has. And I've been bullied and teased and picked on my entire fucking life just for having Asperger's. And it's like, well, sorry I was born. Not my fault my dad's condom broke. Shit. It's kind of funny because from what I was told, this one chick that my dad got with aborted the baby, which kind of bummed him out because he wanted a kid. And then he ends up getting with this other chick wearing a condom and then producing a kid. That's just... My point being, it's funny how life works like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, despite my dad's condom breaking and despite being born in the hospital with underdeveloped lungs, they had me in a goddamn incubator. Wait, if you were born with undeveloped lungs, you shouldn't be smoking. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Oh, I smell tobacco. I mean, when I started looking at, my Google AdSense history and adding that with the fact that I've now literally sold $3,000 worth of wands in just a couple of months very successfully. I'm like, why do I need another part-time job if it's just gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're just gonna screw me on hours. And, it's like I said, it's not the owner's fault. No, it's just third party, not gonna talk about it kind of situation, And I just decided, there's better opportunity for me out there, I mean, I was grateful for the job and the opportunity, yes. But I don't know, man. People just, you gotta pick your battles, man. And as long as I made a good impression on the people I work with, and I did. Oh, trust me, I did. They're like, you know what? He's goth, but he's a hard worker and he's respectful. Which says a lot more about my character than the way I dress. This whole video that Gothic D made, how people on YouTube use goth to get attention. I'm like, yeah, some do, and then some realize it's just who they are as people. And she's sitting here, people are saying, oh, it's so about you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I really don't care. I really do not fucking care. And even if Gothic D is selling wands, I could give 2, 3, 4 flying fucks less. Because a lot of my trolls are now ripping off KobraCraftWands.com because they wish they were as cool as me. And who knows, what ventures lay ahead. Wouldn't that be something if I won the fucking lottery before Halloween? Could you imagine it? Wouldn't that be some shit? Crazier things have happened, man. Look who we have for a president. People will say, well, your odds of winning the lottery are slim to none, And they're like, yeah, crazier things have happened. But let's be real about it, Facebook. When you're only getting 1 day a week, yeah, that's just, nah, dude. That's, that's 1 extra day I could be spending making wands for my Etsy store. That's the way I'm looking at it. A lot of trolls don't have the support that I have, and that's why they're jealous. A lot of these trolls don't have a dad that would take the time to help them get a business started. A lot of trolls don't have fans that help them design awesome kick-ass logos. And they're jealous, dude. Plain and fucking simple. And that's why I pity these trolls, dude. And when I saw what they were trying to do to my Etsy store earlier, I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's not fair that people I work for here in town have to put up with that kind of crap. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault or their fault that I get bullied like that. But at the same time, I'm not going to make them go through it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't do them any good for their business. So I'm like, it is what it is. But something is definitely telling me I made the right decision. I don't know why. I feel weird about making it. I guess when you have Asperger's and you become used to a routine, it feels weird to just break that routine. And that's why, even with just one day a week, I didn't care. I was like, I'm still going to work, you know. But then when someone literally told me on YouTube Live earlier that, dude, you've made like $3,000 in wand sales already. I'm like, hmm, hmm. And that's one extra day that I could be making wands. If I take Saturdays and Sundays off and I'm working Monday through Friday, always making a wand. Then again, it took me like 3 days to carve it and like another day to dry it or so. That's just for 10 wands. So I want to stick to doing batches of 10, and because that seems to work, it makes them easier to process and they sell faster. Yeah. And well, that $3,000 ended up being split up and divided amongst a bunch of things: wand supplies, getting them shipped, buying more tubes for them, that sort of thing. Yeah, getting pizza, getting a little bit of tobacco here and there, some booze, and getting some food, yeah. So that money wasn't completely spent on luxury, mind you. But I didn't realize that through carving wands for this long for Etsy that I'd already made $3,000. That's holy shit, dude. That's crazy. And then I get people on Facebook who are like, dude, your wand has helped me out so much. Nothing but high reviews on my Etsy page. I'm thinking to myself, okay, why am I only working for one day a week when I could be working Monday through Friday making these wands and making sure that, you know what I'm saying? I might drop the price of my last 4 wands to $15 if they don't sell within the next 2 days. Think I'm bullshitting. I mean, I'm not going to do that unless I absolutely need to because, I can't ship out my entire batch until all of them are sold. It's just how it is. And some people are like, well, isn't $24 pretty steep for a wand? I mean, but they're hand carved and they possess the ability to wield real magic in your hands. So you're paying that's actually a pretty good deal. These are the same kinds of wands that I would use to turn the traffic light on and off, or the street lights and what have you. Yeah. I mean, people have seen me walk around town fucking with street lights all the time, especially at night. Oh, look, it turned on. Oops. Walk by it and it turns off. I mean, if I already made like $3,000 within a couple months of just making wands. And why not stick with it, all puns aside? Sure, anybody can carve a stick, but getting the right stick, these are things that I don't give away. There's certain things I don't give away when making my wands. I might show you how to carve them, but I'm not going to show you what sticks I look for, because that's, yeah. Did you sell 2 wands? I only see 3 on the store. Really? I must have sold another one just arriving home. I gotta check this out. Right the fuck on. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Someone bought one of the wands. Hell fucking yeah, dude. Now, I must have. I'm looking at my store right now, and there's only 3 left in store. My point exactly. My freaking point exactly. And average item review, 11 people have given my store a full 5-star rating. I mean, when my wands are getting a 5-star rating, for the most part, I've only had a complaint about the shipping, and that was it. Everything else, customers are just like, ooh, dude. Like, not trying to boost my ego or nothing, but sometimes I like reading the reviews that I get on my wands because it makes me feel good, knowing that my product is making people happy, and that's making me some money, so that's a win-win for everyone, man. And I posted the wands like, what, 2-3 days ago, and now there's only like 3 left. Exactly my point. You could continue making wands while you're waiting for those to sell and just mail them as they sell. That's the plan. Yep. That is exactly the plan. Is, what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll try to get another batch done in like the next 2 to 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? That way I can have some money for the Aussie concert. Yeah. Yeah. Don Picton says you need to work at least 8 hours a day in wands. Treat it like a real job. No drinking, 2 smoke breaks. Yeah. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. See, I can have a drink while making my wands, but don't get so sloppy that I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get like live stream drunk. You know what I'm saying? I could sit here and sip on 1 or 2 drinks while I make wands. That's fine. It's my business after all. But don't get like sloppy drunk. You know what I'm saying? That's nah, dude. Nah, dude. Nah. 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 Now, collecting one wood in the winter might be a little bit easier because there's no leaves on the trees, but it'll also be more difficult because I'll be a lot colder, so I'll have to bundle up, that sort of thing. Yeah. Would it be easier to ship 2 or 3 wands in a go than 10 at once? Yes, it would, but then I wouldn't make as much money. That's why the minimum has to be 7 to 10 wands. So, like in the wintertime, you know, if it gets too cold out, I'm not going to be able to collect as many sticks. But that's all right. I'll still find a way to make it happen. How much do you want to bet those Gothic D wands were from someone else's Etsy store and the troll's just taking pictures of wands from different stores and then putting them up and then claiming it as theirs? How much do you want to bet? What is this? Oh, those wands look really good. You want to step up your game? Shit. I want to talk about stepping up my wand game. Hold on a second. Let's see. Oh, yeah, let's use this one. Look at that. This is one that I think Exhumed Visions bought this one, if I remember correctly. This is the clear wand. No paint, just natural wood grain. I try to have each wand roughly this size and thickness. You know what I'm saying? Because, come on. Yeah. It feels like a wand when you hold it in the hand. That's all I'm getting at. You should do premium wands too that cost more but have a thicker leather handle. Just gotta wrap more leather around it. Yep. Cobra Craft Pro Series. Yeah, there's an idea. Well, if I win the fucking lottery one of these days, trust and believe Cobra Craft wands game is going to be stepping up. We're talking crystal staffs, crystal scepters, all kinds of cool shit. I'd have the money to ship them and everything too, so, you know, Well, that's the thing of it. If I did like a wand package that contained 1 to 2 wands and a crystal scepter to go with it, called it like a premium wand package, I could sell it for $200. Because people would be like, "Whoa, hold on, you can, yeah, dude." I wouldn't sell it for 200. I'd probably sell it for like 100, to be honest. 200's a bit stiff. Because if you know what I'm saying, like 2 of these is like $24 a pop, which would be like 2 of these, even with the shipping, is almost 45, $50. And then you throw in the scepter, which is like $64. So yeah, $100 for a premium wand package. That's actually a good idea. Yes, it would. Cobra craft pipes would be dankness. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. I know they have the make your own pipe kit where you can just sand it and shape it yourself. And then you can choose to stain it if you want to. Chris Hubble says, hell yeah, I'd take up pipe smoking if you sold Cobra craft pipes. That's what's up. Well, if you're old enough to smoke tobacco, you should take up pipe smoking anyway, 'cause it's quite relaxing. And if you've never had cherry pipe tobacco, oh, you are missing out. Ever made a pipe out of an apple? Yeah, I've made apple pipes before. They're fun to eat after you're done smoking out of them. Yes, I've made so I have a feeling these last 3 are gonna sell like hotcakes, maybe tomorrow. You know, people tomorrow. If people are gonna be going, oh, I already got a new batch up. I wonder if you still got any for sale, and if there's any left. I'm gonna be, oh yeah, gotta buy it before. Yeah, you know, that's usually how it goes. With the last 3 to 2 or so wands, people are gonna be like, I wonder if you still got any for sale, and then, oh, holy shit, he does. Cool, I'm gonna buy it before someone else does, and then boom. You know, and that's just fair business, man. You know, when I'm making more money doing YouTube and selling wands than I am anything else at the moment, that seems to be the right gig to stick with. Yeah. I had like 33 people watching this shit. Right on. And like I said, the owners of the restaurant I Ross Dishes at, good people, you know, awesome little restaurant. But due to third-party issues, not pertaining to the owners, but you know what I'm saying, I just felt like, you know, I'm better off giving them my 2-week notice and just ripping the Band-Aid off that scab. I didn't like doing it, you know, kind of a bittersweet moment, but I stopped and thought about it, and I'm like, dude, I can make more money selling wands right now. And instead of working there, becoming a patron. Yeah. And I must have made quite a good impression on my coworkers then, or at least most of them. Yeah. Which is good, you know. You leave on good terms, you leave with a good impression. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, as Cardio B says, make money moves, Josh Saunders. Yeah. That's a very wise expression, yes. Make money moves. And if you got something that you know is going to make you some solid cash for a bit, you know, because everyone's going to want to get their hands on a wand now. And this is the funny thing of it. All the trolling against my wand website that I do on Etsy, that's just more exposure for my fucking wands, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, dude. That's the best way to look at it, even if it's negative. People are going to be going, wow, why are these people fucking with this guy so hard? And then they go into my actual wand store, and then they see all the good reviews, and they're like, oh, because they're jealous, right? I started making my videos on Facebook public, so that way anybody, maybe you're not friends with me on Facebook, but you can still watch my videos. Yeah. So it's kind of like doing YouTube only on Facebook. And unfortunately, if I work for a company here in town and trolls find out about it, they like to fuck with me and try to get me to lose my job because they think it's funny. They're like, oh, this guy's got autism. Let's fuck with him because we think it's funny. Like, joke's on you, dude. Your life's more miserable than mine. And that's the thing of it, people can't handle is I'm unapologetically myself. What you see is what you get. And some people can't handle that. They really can't. You know what I'm saying? Exactly my point. I'm making bank with the wands and it makes my fans happy, which is just fucking awesome. Yep. Now, quitting my dishwashing job was something I didn't want to do, but at the same time, it kind of had to be done. You know? And when I'm making more money selling my wands as it is, that is, in fact, a very good business move. You know? And that's the thing of it, is even after all the bullshit that went down today with people ripping on my store, I still only have 3 wands left. My point exactly, dude. So here's the thing of it. So what? Some troll bought the URL CobraCraftWands.com. Big whoop. If it doesn't have www.etsy.com/store/CobraCraftWands, then it's not my store. Let me make that very apparent to you right now. If you don't see Etsy in the URL, then chances are it's probably not mine. If someone else tries stealing my Etsy online store name, they'll get told, you can't do that, this name's already taken. And when you're sitting there creating a bullshit Etsy store, calling yourself Gothic Custom Wands, but you're sitting there and you steal my company's logo for it. Yeah, no. And then you say, thanks for the idea, asshole. And I'm like, oh, how am I an asshole when you're the one trolling me, dude? That's what I don't get. And I'm still sitting here laughing at these haters, dude, because it's so pathetic. So pathetic, dude. Oh. Yeah. Now, before anyone asks, no, I did not get a chance to ask that cute chick out. And pretty much everybody knows I like her, so here in town, at least for the most part. So I'm like, eh. But if that opportunity comes a knocking my way, then do it while I can. Because opportunities like that are once in a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you get an opportunity to ask out a cute chick like that, do it. You know, if you can make her laugh with your jokes, oh, come on. Just fucking do it already. Make like Nike and just do it. Oh, yeah, I forgot. People don't like Nike because they're racist. Yeah, privileged fucks. I'm sitting here going, okay, you're burning your Nike clothes to protest the spokesperson because they kneel for the national anthem. I mean, I didn't know what it was about at first. I'm like, why the fuck are they doing that? And then I got a little bit educated and I found out they're doing it for the Black Lives Matter protest. And I'm like, all right. That's what's up. And after I found out that that's why people kneel for the national anthem sometimes, I'm like, you know what? I can respect that. So I see a lot of these racist dumb fucks who are like saying shit like fuck Nike and blah blah blah, and I'm just like, wow, dude. Like you could have donated your Nike clothing to a homeless shelter or given it to some underprivileged people who needed it. But instead, you're gonna be a little privileged douchebag and a racist bigot, and yeah. Because the first when I seen this, I was like, okay, that's not how I was taught to do it in school. But then I found out why they did it, and I'm like, all right, I can respect that. 100%. Um, no, Carla, the third party situation does not have to do with the girl I'm asking out. No, no. Good question, but no. The third party situation I'm not going to discuss on social media, but people around town will know real quickly what happened. It's a small enough town, bud. Yeah. Nope. The third party situation has nothing to do with the girl I'm asking out. Oof. To answer your question, Parker Jackson, I'm not discussing the reasons why I'm quitting my dishwashing job on social media other than I'm not making enough money or getting enough hours. And I've decided to pursue my wand business. Yeah, that's my answer to that question. Like, I'm not going to sit here and dog on the situation and make it worse for any worse than it already is. Uh, I mean, and I have a lot of power with being a public figure on social media. So, there's certain reasons why I won't go into detail about why I'm quitting. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, leaving it at that. Yeah. People, there are some guys that wish they had a bigger dick, but trust and believe, it can be a headache sometimes. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. Guys with bigger dicks have a harder time hiding boners. And you usually have to end up screwing a chick a lot slower because most chicks aren't used to, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want to, like, hurt them, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, fucking A, dude, if a chick's not used to your size and you stretch her out a little bit, she's gonna be like, whoa, hey. Huh. No, that's why you gotta be careful and go nice and slow. People with smaller dicks have to pump faster to get her to feel anything. People with bigger dicks have to pump slower. There you go. So don't feel bad because your dick's smaller. You know what I'm saying? Because size really doesn't matter. You'll find a chick that'll just love your size and it won't even matter. Same can be said for the chicks out there. You think your boobs aren't big enough that you won't find a guy or you're too fat? Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. That's just an excuse. That's just an excuse, honey. Come on. Not every guy's into big boobs. Trust and believe. So don't even buy into that stereotypical bullshit. Oh, yeah. And who gives a fuck if you're less attractive than most girls? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you won't find somebody. It just means you have to look harder. And when you find the right one, it's going to be worth it. That's all I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing of it, is sometimes being a more attractive person isn't always the best either, because people assume you're shallow because you're good looking, and it's like, well, that's kind of an unfair assumption. But then you look at how society treats better looking people, and then, well, it's understandable why people have those negative assumptions. Much like being goth, if you will. Oh, you're goth, you must be a real negative asshole. I'm like, well, I can be, but, you know, I generally try not to be. I try to look for the silver lining in most situations, but that doesn't mean that life doesn't try to give me a good kick in the ass every now and then. Yeah. So who knows? I can end up selling out all my wands by the end of the evening or by the end of tomorrow, but hoo-hoo, yeah, there's still 3 left. We got red, orange, and blue. Yeah. I was going to do a live stream on YouTube later and call it 3 wands left. And I haven't gone live yet on YouTube, so I will here in a bit, though. Just wanted to do a quick live video on Facebook, let you all know the scoop, what's going down in the Cobra verse, you know. But do so in a way that's professional, that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? That way I can take the high road on the situation and, you know, yeah. But I'll catch y'all later.